Hey, morning guys. We are in the process of getting everything ready for harvest. Still have to prep the new combines, which that will be today as long as it quits raining. We're going to swap the floater tires over on the sprayer, and I am currently in the spreader truck taking it to Greenmark to swap out for the new one. So we're going to drive this one up there and drive the new one home. Well, here it is, the replacement. It's not the exact same numbers. This is an 800R. The other one was a F4365, but this took just under a year to get. So we ordered this last year about this time, and it showed up about 2-3 weeks ago. They got it all prepped, and we're gonna take it home. Made it home with the new spreader truck. There are a few changes on that over the old one, but we'll go over those a different day. And then getting ready to pull the row crop tires off on the sprayer and change over to the floater tires so that we can do some fall spraying. Back up. Set it down. Yep. All right, in. Nope. About as far off as we can be. Go down. Okay, pick up on. We'll see if we can make this thing go really fast. There, that's better. Yeah, it's bringing the first one up to get prepped. There's not a whole lot, like I said, to do to them. Just some cameras and trash tube blower and that kind of stuff. But we're gonna get these prepped between this afternoon and tomorrow. Between the fertilizer truck and the combines, we share some extended monitors back and forth. So I have this bracket here that's actually going in the new spreader truck, and so instead of keeping it in the shop, I'm just gonna throw it in the floor on the floor so that it's ready when we put the displays back in the spreader. Put the extended monitor in here. That will hang from this bracket here, and basically we'll have double the screen space from that to up top. It's a very simple process. Just start 2 of the wing nuts, and then this is a very important step here, is to clip the plug in before you hang the display, because otherwise you can't get to it. And that hangs on there, and then the other 2 wing nuts. Now we have that one and that one. That's just more room. We mostly run the cameras, which I'll show you the setup, but mostly that display is for the cameras, so we have a nice big spot to look at them. Display is done, and we have, these are the plugs or covers for the bottom of the grain tank. They allow you to drain water out if you need to, clean it out at the end of the year. So we got to put those in, and put a camera in the grain tank and a camera on the rear of the machine, and then basically it is ready to hook to a head and do calibrations. So that's going to be tomorrow, so we'll see you then. Morning. The combine is going to be on hold just for a little bit this morning because we have to get this electrical panel in our electrical building this morning. This video kind of turned into a little bit of everything. I was really expecting just to be prepping combines, but that's kind of how it goes this time of the year. But the electricians are down here working, and the building is about halfway done. We got to get this electrical panel in the building before they can go any further.
if you want to call them that way, just touch bring it up a little.
Well, that was successful. We got that in there, and now they can fill all that up with their goodies. And so now we'll get back to the combine prep. It's raining again, so we'll probably do that inside. All right, back to working on the combine. I got that camera mounted and just have to use this adapter to hook into the pre-wired deer harness, and this one will be done. Snap that in, unscrew that, screw that together, and then fish it all through, which is the hard part. Then they even put this nice little grommet on there to close up the hole. These are, I just bought new cameras for this combine so that they can stay on there. We'll have a couple of spares for if we want to put another one on the grain cart or something like that. So my goal is to just leave these cameras on the combine. All right, got that mounted. So climbing up in the cab now and going to mount or aim the camera before I tighten everything up. Hopefully that fires up quick. It was just running yesterday, so it should. Yep, and then hit the camera button. And looks like that one. And there it is. Looks like it needs to go up just a little bit so that we can see more of the auger. But other than that, it looks good. It's quite handy to have a building that you can open the hopper extensions in. Unfortunately, it's not our shop, but at least it's under a roof because it's currently raining outside. So at least we can open it up and do something in here. Okay, camera number 2, gonna go on. And this is the same deal. They got a spot for you to mount it right there, and the wiring already in. I mounted the camera or the bracket on the camera upside down, so the letters have to be pointing down, and that's not gonna work. And drop the adapter harness down here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Gonna try really hard not to lose these teeny tiny screws. All right, that one is done, ready to go. There's not too much aiming involved with that one. It's a pretty wide field of view, so you get it close and you can see everything. One cool thing that I don't think I talked about on the other combines is these 3 pads here. That's what John Deere calls their active yield system. And they are scale pads. You can't see your scale readout like you would on like a grain cart or a seed wagon or something like that. So it weighs every hopper once it gets down below a certain point and once it gets above a certain point, and it actually calibrates your yield every time you empty and fill the hopper. So it makes it pretty accurate. We had it on the last 2 sets of machines, and they're always within like 1% of what you actually harvest, so pretty accurate. Really the last thing to do before we hook a head to it and do a bunch of computer stuff is put these covers on the grain tank, bottom side of the grain tank. So in this slotted area and then that slotted area, those covers go on there because those are actually grain tank drains for if you were to get water in there, or you wanted to clean out your hopper at the end of the year, you can pull these covers off and blow air through there or water or whatever. So we got to put those on because one year I forgot to put mine on, and you lose crop really quick. We got these covers installed actually on both combines. Both combines are basically ready to hook to heads. So we got the folding corn head here. We got a 40-foot draper here, and there's still a 40-foot draper in the barn. I'm actually going to cut this video off here to keep it from getting too long. So the next one will be head calibrations and computer settings. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.